consultants hired by Precision Electro-Tek to do a case study on the manufacturing process and structure so that we can create opportunities to increase efficiency and productivity at the plant. We will interview employees to discuss the problems and opportunities so that we can formalize our recommendation for the future.
What do you hope for the future of Precision?
I hope manager-level people can be more realistic when they assign the jobs. Don't just care about the result but ignore the process. That makes people like us have a hard time to live. That's why many people leave the company. And I want to learn more at Precision so I can live a rich life and a full life. I've lost my first chance to soar due to my family reasons. I will appreciate every opportunity that I have. I firmly believe that all hard work will be rewarded.
I hope to be a successful line leader, eventually be at managing level as one of the managers in IDL. I want faster promotion so I can have more money sooner to get my own thing. But there's no chance to get training for new skills and promotion. And it's hard to feel that our DL's opinions are heard by managers or upper levels. There's a suggestion box, but I think it's not being used that much.
What I really want from this job is to be able to learn lots from Precision so I can become floor head or senior engineer.
Do you feel that your skills are being maximized at Precision?
Not at all. I feel like there's a better way for me to do instead of the TQC, but no one will listen since I'm a DL. I'm so afraid to challenge my supervisor, and I don't want to get fired since I know many people want to replace me for the job. I want to communicate and interact with manager level people so I can study and have an opportunity to advance.
Not really. My skills are not really used because my works are too monotonous, just following as steps on TQC.
I don't think my skills are being maximized at Precision. The DLs don't listen to me, and so I spend more time yelling at them than actually doing my job.
What do you think are the issues with the company?
In the company, there's definitely a problem of the communication between IDLs and DL.
There's no respect from my DLs at all to DLs, and DLs have too much control and authority on DLs. So we have less freedom because sometimes we don't even have time to have lunch or break.
I think the issue with the company stems from our Chinese culture. I feel disconnected from upper management and stuck in my position as line supervisor.
So we've heard from other employees that there are communication issues between the DLs and the IDLs. What do you think of that?
I've noticed communication is poor. It was unfortunate to see that the suggestion box was not being used by the DLs to voice their opinions. I have also witnessed the DL being publicly scolded in front of her coworkers by her line supervisor. This scolding and humiliation is definitely not the kind of communication that I would like to see between the DLs and their supervisors.
Do you think any of the issues stem from the inefficiencies of the TQC system?
I think the efficiency of the TQC has helped me identify the communication issues. I hope there's a better way for all the factory workers to communicate, and hope that you can help find a better way to foster this communication and efficiency in this factory.
After speaking with employees at Precision, we can see that there are many issues revolving around the structure and the communication in the organization that really hinders the potential growth for the plants. Employees feel underappreciated and undervalued because they simply cannot express their ideas to management, and it creates a lack of motivation to improve processes. The communication problems create inefficiencies in the manufacturing process and the tension between all levels of employees. We believe that, moving forward, Precision needs to make adjustments to the relationship between the direct labor and the indirect labor. The solutions must resolve the communication problem directly and incorporate improvements in both the productivity and the performance, while improving employee satisfaction, motivation, and well-being. Our solution that we will implement will be a form process innovation-based functional team between the DL and the IDL to promote innovation. Each team will be responsible for a specific manufacturing line and will consist of at least one engineer, one manager, a line supervisor, and an elected direct labor employee. This structure will open up communication between all levels of employees and can lead to significant performance and efficiency improvements through negotiation and feedback on critical manufacturing methods, such as the TQC. The teaming will also be able to provide the direct labor to better represent themselves and their needs by giving them their opinions and giving them the chance to speak directly to the individuals in charge. These teams will in turn create stronger relationships between different levels of management and make management altogether much more approachable. 1 year later, we will come back to Precision to see what the employees have to say about the changes.
Have the communication issues in the factory been fixed or changed?
And this company is great. I recently sat in on a team meeting, and not only were the interactions between the DLs and their supervisors friendly, but personal relationships have been created between all the levels of workers.
Has efficiency been influenced by any changes in the communication?
Yes, productivity and efficiency has been significantly improved from the changes. The functional team meetings have promoted innovation, and now process innovation is coming from all employee levels in this factory.
What changes have been implemented over the past year since we last talked? And how do they affect your work?
I feel more respect from ideals, and I'm even able to speak out my opinion and ideas instead of keeping quiet under my fear of my supervisor. We have become more friendly.
I think the way of my work system becomes more efficient. Still, there are some problems and lagging sometimes during work, but I believe it will get better because it is actually getting better and productive after we belong to each team. And it is kind of opportunity to learn to me because engineers give more practical reasons why my suggestions have been rejected or accepted.
Do you think that there are other changes that still need to be made within Precision?
But I heard from my other colleagues, they still have problems to deal with their supervisors, so I think it's a long run to change the culture in the company.
Has your communication with upper management improved over the past year?
Yes, I have feelings that I am the part of company and helping the company to improve with my opinions. And I feel that ideals respect me and my opinions after the relationships got closer.
Yes, communication has improved. With the teams, almost every perspective is heard from the DL level to the upper level. While not every idea can be implemented, at least more voices are heard, and that's all we really want.
How have the changes affected your job satisfaction?
My job satisfaction has improved greatly. I no longer feel like I am attacking the DLs and have a more open and friendly relationship with everyone. I also feel that upper management recognizes my contribution to the job a bit more and feel that that will help me towards a promotion. However, not everyone in the factory has adapted to these changes. Those who have, though, are seeing improvements in communication and overall workplace satisfaction.
You can see improvements have been made throughout the company, and the overall satisfaction level among employees have improved. However, though the teaming is focused towards innovation and improvements in the manufacturing system by promoting communication between DL and IDL, the contribution and success of this initiative is hard to measure in terms of monetary gains. There are also risks that the discussions may not necessarily lead to favorable results. It could lead to, say, decreased manufacturing output and increased financial expenditures to satisfy employees. Lastly, the organizational structure is not something we can change by simply altering the structure. We need to give it more time to truly affect underlying values and the assumptions before we can measure the success of this initiative. Thank you.